This one is the Starcraft one. The title is Breeding the Queen. Pat, pat, pat. The quiet sounds of wet footsteps echoed in the cavernous chamber. The slime figure of a Terran in a gray skin-tight ghost suit looking conspicuously unfeasted save for the oddly... God, this is a big word.
That's what they call it.
No. Shit. I don't even... What?
Spell it for me.
Sound it out.
I can't even... Oh, okay. Chitinous.
Chitness?
Chitness. Tendril-like hair paced back and forth against the backdrop of the slimy organic corridors of Zerg biomass. Sarah Kerrigan was brooding. From the shadows, a Zergling appeared, watching patiently, eyes following her every step. Sarah glanced at it, noticing its broken horn. The same one that hitched a ride with her on Jim's ship. She abruptly stopped and turned toward the wall. "Isha?" she called, her voice cold and direct. "How long until we reach Zerus?" "The Leviathan will reach Zerus space in approximately 14 hours. 14 more hours, my queen." Kerrigan glanced at Isha's worm-like body, hiding an expression of mild revulsion as her twisted and mutated body. With a lack of nose and arms fused to her body, what human features the creature still had left stuck a chord of uneasiness in the Terran ghost. But at the same time, her appearance held a distant sense of familiarity and comfort. Probably because she has that booty. And so you come to me, Isha, submersed. Bleh, that is a weird word. Submersed tomatoes.
Submersed tomatoes. That's really sexy.
Surmised.
Or surmised.
Surmised. Let me get a drink. The ghost turned to look her advisor in the eye with an inquisitive gaze. "You do not remember what it's like to be Terran, do you, Isha? To feel emotions such as loneliness or boredom?" Isha shook her head. "No, my queen. When you created me, you erased my entire memory." The hope of meaningful conversation was quickly dwindled. Kerrigan frowned. She stared at the long, pendulous body of Isha for a moment. Wow, words. Momentarily mesmerized by the gentle rhythmic sway. Pulling her gaze up, Kerrigan met the creature's face. Isha only stared back plainly and patiently, awaiting her next command or question. "Is there anything else you wish to know, my queen? I've known computer adjuncts with more personality," Kerrigan callously thought. "Thank you, Isha. That'll be all for now." Kerrigan nodded, taking her leave. "Come on, Tusky." She motioned to the Zergling with the broken horn. The creature had become a sort of pet for the Terran, or the closest thing that she had to one on board, this floating Zerg monstrously. Letting out a rumbling hum, the Zergling obeyed, sitting up and joining Kerrigan's side. Kerrigan began to walk to her private quarters before she could take a few steps. Isha spoke up. "My queen," she began. "You have named the Zergling that follows you?" Kerrigan stopped in her tracks and spoke without turning. "Yes. What of it?" Isha's eyes cast downward. "Zerglings do not have tusks. They have horns. Kerrigan turned her head to glance at Isha out of the corner of her eye. Do you question me, Isha? She asked, raising an eyebrow. The creature shook her head, appearing slightly flustered. No, my queen, I was merely trying to be helpful. A smile played across the Terran's face. I like the name Tusky. And besides, I can't go around calling him horny, can I?
Well, you could.
You could.
It would be weird, but you know.
I...
Yeah,
Isha flattered in confusion for a brief moment before collecting herself and bowing her head. I do not understand, my queen. Kerrigan smiled to herself and continued walking. It's something only Terrans concern themselves with, Isha. Now excuse me, I'm going to rest. Pushing herself up to a sitting position, the Terran stretched her back and arms a couple feet away. A certain zergling with a broken horn lay resting. The creature picked up its head and at the sound of the queen stirring. Morning, Tusky, Kerrigan yawned. Or evening, whichever. On board the Leviathan for so long, the Terran had lost her sense of day and night many hours ago. I'm feeling a little hungry. How about you, Kerrigan asked, sensing the zergling's emotions and responding in turn. No? Not even a little? Huh, that's what I thought. Well, she began bending down to cradle the creature's head in their hands. How about we go get some food, And with that, the Terran ghost swung both feet off the bed and made her way to the mess hall. Not long after arriving, Kerrigan had discovered that, unsurprisingly, her old room was nothing more than an empty chamber with a central pool of suspicious purplish liquid that Kerrigan could only assume was where she had slept as the Queen of Blades. Not exactly hospitable for any Terran. The borrowing of a passing thesis class long distance. Oh my god, where's the sex?
I know. Does this have chapters at all?
It's sexless erotica.
No, it's literally like one giant page. I'm not
Does it have
even.
a rating?
Words.
I did the filtering of mature, and apparently it does have sex in it in the description.
Control F keywords.
Huh.
All right, do you want me to just
Control
skip to
F.
the?
Fuck.
So,
Sex.
do you want me to
Nope.
just skip to the juicy part?
Yes, do it. Curtis, proceed, my
What?
friend.
I know, I'm trying to find the
Find the
juicy bits.
motherfucking sex.
Like, there was a lot of, like, not sex stuff.
Well, duh.
This one would have taken forever to get there. Hold up.
At least we got to the general part. Know that she's bored.
You should get a
Okay. I got.
Yes.
Okay, I found it. I'm gonna go a little bit before that so I can set it up. Alright, let me get a drink.